Just don't know if it'll be... if YouTube will connect or not. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, probably not. That's a good question. If anyone lost connection to us, I'm restarting it right now. It's probably going to be two different streams because I don't know how it would know otherwise.
This is perfect for next week.
That's right. All right, Tim, are you on the snow page?
Nope.
That's what
I'm on the snow
that's
page.
what broke it. I was trying to move Tim to the snow page and
Yes.
Halford off of it, and it just everything stopped working.
There we
It's
go.
too much.
All right.
Wait, is the snow page where you can see all the barbarians?
Yes.
I can see all the barbarians.
You can see that? Or are you on the Beorunna as well page? The one, like, the big map?
Nope, I see rope, stalagmites, trees.
Oh, no, that's where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
So the three of you watching from the lip edge, you watch Kazan and Tim descend on their hippogriffs towards the barbarians at the bottom.
Go check out the altar.
Are they murdered without prejudice?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you guys just watching? Are you going to do something?
I guess we'll head. Well, I have a feeling that if we go towards the altar, it's just going to piss them off.
It might.
I think so too. Hofford's gonna agree with Bryce's, and
Alright, let's say I told them I'll give them a signal that they can approach the altar at some point.
So we'll fly like here. Close enough to assist should Kazan piss them off. But then also close enough to get to the altar should Kazan keep their attention.
Okay, so you're in the air. So you're probably about 150 feet still above where where the floor is.
Yeah, we're more like chicken hawks. We're just circling.
just watching from the air.
Mm-hmm.
Decide who the victor is. Join their force.
Kazan and Tim, you begin approaching them, and it sounds like the woman is yelling something, but you can't quite... Either you can't hear her clearly, or you can't understand the words. It just sounds like sounds echoing in the hall, or in the cavern.
When we're not flying at them, we're gonna like land like a good
Like,
distance away and like walk up, I think.
Okay.
That's threatening as hell to fly at them.
Yeah, it is.
Was the tower.
Okay, you get...
Yeah.
You're how far away from
Give them the
mark?
finger.
Take you back a little bit. So you start descending, trying to give them about 40 to 50 feet. Try to land that far away. And as you get about 50 feet away from them, or you're still 50 feet off the ground, about 50 feet away from them, you see the woman is pawing something in her hands, and she's still yelling at you in a language you don't understand. And all of a sudden, in front of your eyes, just lights start flashing. And you're unclear what's happening, but you try to shake your head and clear your lights out of your eyes, but you cannot. They continue, and they form shapes in your mind.
Mind? That's from a Viking.
What kind of shapes?
Hypnotic shapes.
Ah.
Would I be able to sense her doing the magic though?
From 250 or from 150 feet away? I don't know.
Sure. I'm a badass.
So
You just kill the shit out of that man.
Oh my! All right, inspiration.
both
No,
of,
no,
both
no,
of
no,
you,
you don't need to use your inspiration. Hang on.
both of you and your hippogriffs are going to have to roll. Nice. Yeah, both you and your hippogriffs are going to have to roll to not fall into the hypnotic pattern. Tim and Kazan, you are both fine.
What's the hippogriff's wisdom?
It is
plus.
Oh, sorry.
Plus
Never.
1.
+1.
Wait. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I clicked on Tim the Hippogriffs. That's why I couldn't see the character sheet.
Tim the Hippogriff. Okay.
That's a fun third level spell wasted.
Yeah, that was supposed to be debilitating. And instead, nothing happened. Did you all just... You rolled 14, 18, 19. Yeah. All right. You all see the lights flashing in front of your eyes, and you're able to shake off the effects as you come
Tim, would you say you'd count that as a hostile action?
Tim's eyes start glowing.
Yeah, you both would be aware that had you fallen under the hypnotic pattern, you would have fallen 50 feet to the ground.
That would have been bad.
Let's go ahead and roll initiative. That was...
Yes.
Just so you know, that was the Shaman surprise round. Now you guys are in combat.
Seriously? Twice in a row? I rolled a 1? Jesus.
Wow.
Sleep on the job.
That's supposed to be me. That's
Oh.
amazing. That's amazing. That's another terrible initiative.
Don't complain to me. I will slap you.
I'm rolling with advantage every single time.
I don't have a token. Where's my token?
On the Beorunna as well page?
Oh, there I am.
Yeah. 2 is almost the worst. Sorry. Oh, it is the worst. Yeesh.
That's the worst I can do.
Oh my goodness.
So, despite you trying to stop me at all turns,
I mean, Kaz at least had to try, like, just to make sure.
You're like the little bunny that waits for the moon. You better ask someone else.
Okay.
Just
I'm
to
gonna
be sure.
Every one of these assholes just run up and hit me, I think.
let me get my book.
All right, Halfred, you are approximately 150 feet above the action here.
I saw him cast that spell though, right?
You did.
Looked pretty aggressive.
Yeah. You saw the hypnotic pattern flash itself in front of Tim and Kazin's eyes.
Fly a little bit closer.
Kaz curses under his breath when he waves the lights away. Like shit.
I will shoot the shaman.
I'm gonna say you're... How close are you now?
Within 320 feet.
Okay. So are you not descending?
I am,
Okay.
but I can only descend 25 feet at a time.
Well, you're on the hippogriff. Or no, take that back. You're not on your hippogriff.
No,
You're
I am on
flying.
the I got back on.
Okay.
Let's
I
say
didn't want to leave mine behind.
Okay. Your hippogriffs have a faster move speed.
60?
60, yeah.
Okay, 560. I'm still 80 feet away, I think.
Yep.
Maybe a couple more turns, I'll catch up.
But yeah, you can fire. Who are you firing at?
Shaman?
The shaman. Okay. You send an arrow and it catches her right in the shoulder, and she wheels back a little bit and screams some things at you in some guttural language that you cannot understand.
not common, halfling, giant, elvish, orc.
It is none of those. The Shaman's
Go.
turn. The shaman is going to yell at Tim and Kazan. Make some hand gestures at you and scream things. Hashkarachtaya! And then she's going to run backwards. And one of the large tribal warrior men with wielding big axes, she's going to put her hands on him and begin whispering things in his ear. And you all can see magic emanate from her into him as he becomes hasted.
Just keep shooting that shaman off.
And she's going to back up a little bit farther now. Brysis,
Hey, that's me.
that's you.
Okay. So, me and my lovely hippogriff will fly down about, I guess, level with Alfred.
All right, which puts you about 80 feet over the action.
That works. So,
There's 10 of them down here. I don't know if you can see it on that map.
I can see the other half of the map. We will... I do have another 3rd level spell.
They are all within 50 feet of each other. Just saying.
Like suckers.
Just saying.
Very true. Or do I want to burn my 4th level spell slot?
Ooh. Even bigger fireball.
Yeah, we're gonna
Be
do it.
good. There's
Because
a lot of things here.
Alright, so we're gonna burn my 1 4th level.
Oh boy.
Literally burn it.
Are you going to send a fireball into all of them?
I am.
Yes.
As I'm coming down, it's just gonna like form in my hands and I'm just gonna...
Well, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Baby, get outside.
No, I just felt like the time was going to take for him to roll all the...
No. Right. That's true.
That's true.
So...
So many
go
saving
ahead.
throws.
And haste his concentration.
Dang, he almost rolled as high again. Holy shit.
Before we know what the damage is, I am also going to use my empowered spell to re-roll 3 of those damage dice. I'm gonna
Which
re-roll
3?
the 1, I'm gonna
1, 2,
no, I'm
3.
gonna re-roll 4 of them. I'm gonna do the 1, the 2, and the 2 3s.
All right.
So I'm gonna do all 4.
6, 7, 8, 9. So 35 minus 9 is 26.
Some kind of insane made-up number.
4d8.
26
right?
plus your 48. Yep.
That's a little better.
That's a little better.
Jesus.
44 damage is what that equals.
Wow.
God damn it, Heather. Just. God damn it. All right, let's. So, first thing you see.
Swarms of little guys are the sorcerer forte.
So, first thing you see is straight up.
And big guys, apparently.
Straight up,
Oh,
half of your
Wait, that
enemies.
should be only 3. I did that wrong. Those aren't d8s, those are d6s. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Let me re-roll that.
All right. So it's still 26 plus.
Oh, 86.
Yeah, I did that wrong.
Or just subtract 1 from each number.
We could do that.
Where are you?
Still,
He left at some point.
I mean, it's not like he was microwaving something.
I'm at the
Did
grocery
you get
store.
called in?
Yeah, I got called in.
Holy shit, I didn't even notice that.
How are you
The car beeping.
Yeah, okay.
It's like a... Wow.
How did you leave your... I have questions on how you pulled this off, technically speaking, but...
We were so distracted.
So the first thing you see, Bryces,
Mm-hmm.
is fully half of the enemies that you hit with this fireball straight up evaporate into ash
Not even gonna roll a saving.
instantaneously. Because half of 37 would be well over their max health.
Should have talked with this asshole.
Oh, the best part is Bryce is probably like really laughing about it.
Yep.
He's slightly psychotic.
All right. Oh no, there's one more. He's also dead.
Go, 4th level spell slot.
The rest of these guys will roll.
Get much better than that, having them all clustered up like that.
Nope.
1, 2. The third one, okay. And this is the actual shaman. No. Okay. God damn it.
Smell of burn.
You just you hear just a terrible wailing come out of the
Wild
shaman.
magic roll.
Ah! As the shaman burns to death in front of your eyes. Which does put an end
So bad right now.
which does put an end to the haste, certainly.
I'm sorry.
What is 37 divided by 2?
Oh man.
19 or 18.
18.
This one takes 18, and these two take 37.
The others are traumatized.
Which, I guess, technically is massive damage. So, the two on the left here are going to roll for massive damage.
This is like, I'm done. I'm not playing this game anymore.
One of them fails
I can make them both fail if you want.
and is stunned. The front one gets stunned. The other one doesn't have anything happen. All right. Bryces, the sudden release of death in the area that your magic has brought about causes you to lose control. Please roll a D100 for me.
I'm sorry, Christopher.
It's alright. It's alright. 41 is...
Oh shit! Did you look it up?
Oh no!
What is it?
You're still flying, right?
Yeah.
Alright, well it's actually... Okay.
What is it? I don't have a thing. You'll have to tell me what it
Bryces,
is.
you feel your shape begin to change. What the rest of you see is Bryces cackling aboard her hippogriff, just laughing out loud. And all of a sudden you hear a pop, and in her place is a potted plant. which ever so slowly just rolls off the side of the hippogriff and begins tumbling through the sky.
Somebody catch the potted plant.
You were 80 feet above the ground, Bryces. Please roll 8d6 for falling damage.
I don't wanna.
That is what happens.
Wait, what are the stats about potted plant?
I think it says I think you keep your. While a plant, you are incapacitated and have vulnerability to all damage.
What's my hit points as a potted plant?
I think the same. Doesn't say what potted plant stats are.
Eric has a book for this. He's actually going to look it up, aren't you?
I mean, there's like an awakened shrub in here. Maybe that's similar.
That shrub is so woke.
Oh, thank God I rolled so low.
An awakened shrub has 3d6 hit points.
Wow, that's what you rolled. That's amazing. That's actually, yeah, okay.
Thank you, computer. I love you.
So you take 22 damage, which means you take 22 damage and land in the snow next to Tim or above or below, because they're still in the air. And you're still a potted plant. You just plop down in the snow. Your pot cracks a bit. I'm gonna take you to the...
You survived that fall? Holy shit.
She survived the fall.
Well done.
Hey, I'm a potted plant. Could I be like a pretty like winter lily or something?
Exactly. That's exactly what you are.
That has like it's like a really pretty flower, but it has lots of thorns.
Okay. And you are now just laying sideways in the snow. I'm gonna bring everybody to this map now.
I need to get a printout of all these D100 rolls are.
Okay. Corinne's turn. She can descend to 80 feet above the action. What would you all have her do? Can she do another chromatic orb, I suppose? Or just attack them? Yeah, her range is 90 feet, so I'm gonna say she could hit the one that's stunned. Yeah, so she's going to throw a chromatic orb at the one that's stunned. And she is going to nail it for 12 damage. Let's say she turns into lightning. She's fond of lightning. All right, the tribal warriors are all dead. They are just piles of ash. Tim, your turn.
All right.
The fire is dissipated.
Can I charge in on my hippogriff and jump off?
Sure.
All right. How far can hippogriff go?
60?
60. Okay.
I think they have a flying...
Yep.
60, yeah.
Ramming speed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go right here and I guess shoot at my hippogriff.
Okay. The hippogriff, having moved on your turn, won't get to move again until your next turn. But
Okay, I'm like dismounting him.
oh, okay, you're just getting off. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I just don't
You've
want him
done your
around.
job.
Yeah,
That's right.
he's gonna go away.
Okay.
Hmm.
15 will hit for 12 damage. Why are you rolling that with advantage? Is there a reason? Is that
Nope.
an accident? Okay.
That was an accident. So it should be a 14.
Oh. That actually doesn't hit as it happens.
Nah. I think I know what their AC is.
Yeah.
Alright.
Was it good damage?
Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's 12. It's...
3d10.
The Berserker. Both of the Berserkers that are not stunned are going to look down at their ashen comrades and their very dead recently screaming shaman, and they're both going to let out just blood-curdling cries, and they're going to get a wild look in their eyes and start just roaring at you in their language. And Rashorikala! And they are both going to become reckless.
Oh man, why couldn't they do that right before me?
And Tim, you being the only one in range, they're both going to charge at you and attempt to
Somebody's got to take damage in this fight.
bring their great axes down on you.
Alright. Nope.
That was a good combination of hitting and damage.
Yeah, exactly. And the other one is stunned no longer. Kazan, it is your turn.
I guess I'll do the same thing.
When is my turn?
Where are you? No, it's not. Kazan's got to go first.
No, wait.
Oh, after Kazan?
Okay.
You said these guys are raged, right? So you have advantage on them?
Yes, that's exactly right.
Alright, I will fly my hippogriff up to, like, here.
Okay.
Then hop off. Well, good. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because they rectify. So it's always attack rolls against advantage this turn. Okay, so we have advantage on them anyway.
Yep.
All right, I'll go to town on the one to the north of me.
All right. You slashing him. Oh, you got the range. That's right.
Got the range.
All right. Smack him with your blunt end.
Oh,
And then you drop your glaive in the snow.
damn it.
You were looking so cool there for a second.
The hell.
All right, Alfred. You're up.
All right. You're gonna have to click for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly.
Really?
It's like calling from space.
Activate car
I can
mode.
only do so much from my phone. I'm gonna fly to 80 feet above Tim, and then just use my crossbow on the most injured and closest to Tim. Remember, let me do Colossus first, since I can only use it once per turn, and I also have extra attack.
Okay.
Basically, if the first one doesn't hit, then the second one I still have a chance to use Colossus.
Okay.
Just
So
short bow.
do Colossus first. Is that what you said?
Yep. That way, if I make it, then the next one is just a regular. But if I miss it, then you can have another chance for Colossus.
Gotcha. All right.
It's once per turn.
Short bow with Colossus.
Yep. Go ahead.
You rolled that with disadvantage. Let me change your character sheet because you actually have advantage on that attack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 9 and 4. And Halfred, you take aim at the injured berserker that was attacking Tim and that Kazan was attacking. And you get just the perfect aim and put your arrow right between its eyes.
Skunk.
And he drops dead. And you have another attack, correct?
Yep. Extra attack.
Without Colossus. Which, even with advantage, sails into the snow with a little puff of snow.
Rolled a
Damn.
3 and a 4.
Yep.
Wow. All right. I'm gonna hang up now, but that's gonna be what I do for the rest of the battle.
Okay. Good to know. All right. Are you already hung up?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, never mind. I'll tell you later. Don't worry about it. Shaman's dead. Brysis, you feel your body, which was previously dirt and soil and pot and plant, begin to contort, and you become your normal self again. Pop. Yep.
I'm like, how'd I get down here?
You do still have minus 22 damage, but...
Okay,
Yeah.
so do I still have that little bit of damage?
You do. Yes, I put it, yeah.
Okay, it's actually going to be 27 because I had the 5 temporary hit points.
Oh, right. Okay. That
There
makes
we go.
sense.
Alright. And then this is the only dude still alive, right?
There's another one over here to the side.
Oh, him.
Yep. That one, that's the one that got stunned by your fireball.
A second level. Alright, so we'll attack the dude off to the side then.
Okay.
And if 14 doesn't hit, which I'm assuming it doesn't.
Quite.
I
Yep.
think we determined 15 hits.
Yep.
Well, now it's an 18.
All right. How much damage is that? 15?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What kind of damage was it?
It's 8 or 4, so it's either thunder or force. We'll do thunder, because that sounds like a good idea.
Right. Thunderous wave slams into him, and he reels back. His eyes dazed. And it's Corinne's turn. She will fly in a little closer. And she will again, at the side guy, attempt to throw a chromatic orb at him. And it will sail into the snow.
Even when we control Corinne, we can't fucking hit anything.
That was a 2. I rolled a 2.
Yep.
Tribal warriors are dead. Tim, you're up.
Come on.
So close. With advantage.
Now it's a 16.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. You plonk him with the Soul Eater.
Does anything speak to me?
No, it does not. This one does not look as damaged as the other one.
Fine, fix it. I haven't had a 3rd level spell slot.
Hold up. Do action surge.
Oh yeah.
So it's just an extra action. I can do a spell.
As long as you didn't do a spell before, yes.
Okay.
You only do 1 spell per turn, but
Spell him.
Yes.
Oh my.
goddamn. All right.
Leeches are hungry.
Yes, they are. 17. All right, they latch onto between bones and his armor. They latch onto his skin, and he screams at you in his barbarian language.
I scream back at him. I forgot about my scarf.
Yep. The 2 remaining ones are both going to do the same yell that they did before, the Harashtara Harakala! And they are both going to become reckless. And this one's going to charge you, Kazan.
Reaction.
Go for it. All right, you slash him, but good as he comes in.
Can I use my divine smite on that?
I think that's any action or any attack.
It says when you hit a creature with a melee weapon attack.
Yeah, I seem to remember using divine smite on attacks of opportunity,
Okay.
which is what this is.
I'm gonna, since I hit him and he's coming at me, I'm gonna concentrate extra hard and infuse my weapon with more mind-killing powers.
All right.
Use one of my short rest spell slots to do another 10 damage. Damn it.
You beam,
two
you
ones.
slash him, and it looks like it's going to be a solid slash as you go down into his chest. But then your radiant damage just extends down the pole and into the blade and into his body, and sears his heart, and he seizes
Excellent.
up and falls over and dies.
Excellent. I rolled really badly for that one. Actually, you know what? I would have been able to re-roll. I keep forgetting my fucking great weapon fighting. I can
Oh.
re-roll all those
On a
ones
one?
and twos.
Yeah.
I just totally forgot.
Yep, that might have done it. He didn't have a whole lot left.
Yeah, that's all right. That's fine. I just forgot.
And the
I don't
other
think I've ever
one,
used it yet.
Tim will come at you still, screaming.
Nope, and he takes 2 damage.
I remembered my scarf. Ah! As it slashes him across the cheek. Chasm, it's your turn.
21 doesn't hit you? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Do we still have advantage on this guy?
You do, because you just used Reckless again.
All right. I'll come around the corner and attack at him. Heyo.
16.
And my sticky shield. Damn it.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
We have too many things now, man. If he survives this, well, I actually probably don't need to smite him. I got 2 more attacks. Does he survive that?
Yes, he's looking real bad, but he survived that.
All right.
Slashed him across the chest.
All right. I will re-roll that if I need to.
You don't put him down.
Well, I get to re-roll the 1,
Oh,
right?
okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead and re-roll the 1.
So I'll just roll another 1d4 plus 4.
Yep.
Make that 6 instead
All
of 4.
right. He's looking awfully bad. He's barely standing.
Final attack is another crit.
And you fucking behead the man.
Yeah. I'm just going to town on this guy. He breathes heavily and like, you could have just talked.
You all look around, and now you're just standing on a snowbank
Blood.
covered in blood. blood,
Yep.
blood, and like the ashy corpses of burnt human beings.
Would there still be snow there with the fireball?
That's a good question. I don't know how snow reacts to sudden bursts of flame. Probably steam rising off the snow.
Turns to glass, right?
Is that what
I think so. Stand up. Alright, let's loot these fools and get over to the altar. I want all their bone necklaces.
You find a whole bunch of that kind of thing. They're wearing all sorts of bone chest pieces. Look like they've been made out of like the ribs of like wolves or some other animal. They've got like necklaces of small, like look like rabbit bones or something. Some of them have little crowns made of roots and bone and other plant things. It's a treasure trove of that kind of.
Alright, we're probably gonna loot their actual campsite.
You go in there on their actual persons. You don't find any gold. You find their weapons. A couple of them are wielding great axes. A couple of all the ashen corpses are wielding spears, which I'm going to say are destroyed because they're.
That's fair.
Yeah. You find in the pocket of one of the berserkers 2 onyx. 2 chunks of onyx gem. And that is pretty much all the loot you find. The shaman's, seems she was carrying all sorts of nasty, like, herbs, and you see, like, what look like the organs of some small animal in a pouch. A lot of, like, probably magical stuff.
Okay.
But nothing of value. Alright, these guys are all dead. You're all on the close enough to the ground now. I'll put you actually.
I am on the ground.
You are on the ground.
Most of us are at this
Yeah.
point, yeah.
So you guys, can you move your tokens here? I think you can.
Yep.
Okay.
So wait, how long were you potted plant?
One turn.
One turn.
But it was enough to fall off her hippogriff.
Literally, like, the worst case scenario to be a plant is riding in the air.
Yep. And I'm down 20 somewhat health points, but you know.
The ground did more damage than any of those enemies.
Yeah, it usually does.
Oh, the moral of the story is always split the party.
It's worked out awesome.
Always works well. Do we check out the campsite or the altar?
Before we start heading for either one, just in case we meet more bad guys and I've expended a lot of my upper level spell slots, I'd like to go ahead and throw out one of my little fuzzy balls.
Okay.
Oh.
I mean, the potential is here for all. You got short rest as well if you
You could
wanted
have,
to.
like, thrown a flying bear at somebody.
Why? When I could just drop a fireball and kill like 2/3 of them.
That's true. She did do the most efficient thing.
Yeah. MVP.
All right, go ahead and roll your d12. Oh, 2.
That's a new one.
Gonna be bigger than a house cat, but smaller
Yep.
than a boar.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess some kind of dog. Or
Let's
maybe a
see.
badger.
A weasel.
Ah. Rochelle's on the stream.
Nice. You throw it out, and it begins to grow. Where is? And the crow
It's a badger.
the fur grows coarse and grayish black, and you see a snout begin to protrude from the front of it, and you see a wiry tail begin to come out of the back, and it becomes
Awesome.
a giant rat.
Oh.
Giant rat. Is that bigger than a house cat?
It is bigger than a house cat.
Terrifying.
Giant rat. I am keeping a list of this stuff, by the way.
Yep.
I don't know which ones you guys don't know about yet, but
My list still misses 3, 7, and 10.
okay. Yes.
Because we explored a lot of them that one time Bryce's wasn't there.
That's right. So yeah, you're now standing on the snow with a giant rat.
Sweet. At least the rat can bite somebody.
Rat,
I
you
can
walk up
also
to the
use-
altar. Send the rat up to the altar and see if anything fucks it up.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Rat, go to the altar.
It's our proverbial canary.
All right, Bryce, as you give the rat instructions to scurry towards the altar, and it does scurry away. It's kind of a long way, so you're kind of have to. I don't know if the bag of tricks has a range for your control over the animal.
Doesn't say so.
No, I don't think it does. But you see the rat sort of crawl up the hillside here, run up to the large stone rectangle structure, and it just sort of see it just sort of sniffing around the edges, and nothing seems to be happening.
All right, guys, it's safe.
Okay. Probably take the hippogriff slightly closer and then just climb up.
Oh, I'm totally not going first because I'm at half my health points.
I'll go first.
All right.
I can read. I understand giant, although I had problems reading the Astorian language.
Yeah, okay, so Tim, you're right up on it. Tim, what you see is it's a huge stone rectangular object that could be confused for an altar, but when you get close and start examining it, you can see that the top of it is a different piece of rock than the bottom 9/10, and it's fairly obviously a container of some sort.
Souls?
Containers are meant to be opened.
All over the stone, there are carvings, symbols, and runes that, Tim, you don't know what any of it means. But they're very old. And then on top of those, you see drawn on in what looks like blood in some places, looks like some sort of white paste in others, mud in others, are all sorts of other symbols that look far more recent, but they've just sort of been drawn all over this altar.
Tim is going to walk up to it and take a hold of the top of the altar and then look behind him like,
Is this an Ark of the Covenant thing? Do we need to shut our eyes? The more recent ones are probably the barbarians drawn all over it.
Roll an investigation check first.
Oh, that'll go well.
You know
Hey,
nothing.
I found the altar, guys. It's right here.
Somebody else want to investigate these drawings?
oh, for sure. My investigation is top notch. Okay.
Sure is.
The irony is that
That is exactly what you gather, Tim. Is that these recent, in fact, some of the symbols that are crudely painted on here, it looks like my fingers, in blood and other material, like soil and other materials. You remember seeing some of those same types of shapes drawn on the skin of the barbarians you just fought. So it seems to be fairly clearly their very recent additions to this object.
Can I read any of the old ones? Any of the giant stuff?
You recognize the carvings on the object as the same type as you just saw in the labyrinth. So they're similar to giant, but they're like a different dialect. They're just strangely different somehow.
Okay.
You would guess at this point, from your other experience, that it's an older version of the giant language.
Okay. This thing doesn't appear to be locked or...
It's just got it is fully 40, or how big is it? Let me look it up real quick.
How big is it?
It's a huge stone altar. Solidly 30 feet across.
Wow.
And the stone and the top of it is clearly just a thinner layer of stone, but it is solidly 30 feet across and maybe 8 to 10 feet wide. So it's going to take some doing to actually get this top off of the object. Tim, your investigation check, you don't know what it means, but you're looking at all these runes and carvings on this thing, and you do recognize one of the runes carved into it. It's the same, you recognize it as the same rune that was carved into the floor in the center of the labyrinth.
Yes. What'd that do to us?
A giant wraith came out of it.
I really have to open this thing now.
Yeah, what's it going to take to open this thing?
If you're all working together, it would take a series of strength checks for you all to either push it or try to break it. Perhaps you could try to break it. You could try to push it off. It's just a big chunk of stone.
Let's try to push it.
If anything, we just need to push enough of it to look in there or get in there or something. But yeah, we can do the strength checks first, I guess. I know Halford's got like an enhance ability spell, I think.
Does he? Let's take a look. Spike growth, dark vision. I don't see that. He may not have added it yet.
Oh wait, maybe that was the one-off we did.
Oh, right. That was the one-off. Yeah.
Okay.
He's got spike growth with X's around it. I think he meant to get rid of that, but not
Yeah.
positive. Yeah, if you guys all want to help each other, try to just push it off. I mean, everybody who's doing that, and you guys can have Halford and Corinne help you if you want. Make athletics checks, please.
To what?
Push this top layer of stone off or forward.
Can I count the strength check roll? That was a good roll.
Athletics checks for that?
Yes. You're literally just putting all your effort into pushing this thing.
These athletes do lifting.
My strength is the same as my athletics. Plus
yeah,
four.
yeah, I'll take that roll.
Tim and Kazan start like flexing at each other.
That was your Kazan. I didn't feel like going into their character sheets. All right, 20, 11, 22, 19. I'm going to say Halford was the 2, just for fun.
One strength.
You all feel it give as you all heave together, and you push it just maybe a half an inch, and you still only see stone beneath it.
Alright, well, there's no souls in there. Be
That's
enough
true.
for them to
Enough-
squirm free.
None of our faces melted.
Roll
Push it again.
roll another
Push
set
it
of
again.
athletics checks, please.
Could suggest the stone slab move. Wow.
All right, this time because of Corinne and Alfred.
Yeah.
I guess I should be casting guidance on everyone. Or on one person
Yeah.
Give
each
it-
time. Never both cast that yet.
As you push, you two things happen simultaneously. You push, and you're able to see a space to where you can tell that whatever this object is, it is in fact hollow, and you are pushing the top of it off. At the same time, the runes that were carved in this rectangular object glow for just a moment and then fade.
Activated something.
You guys can all roll athletics again to continue pushing.
Would it be better for me to just do athletics check, or would my Eldritch Blast, Force Blast be more effective?
At this point, you guys are trying to move it, not destroy it. Your force blast.
Well,
Probably,
I have repelling blast that technically pushes things.
Mm.
But I don't. If you
yeah, I
think
don't-
that would do more.
It would probably mess up everybody else who's trying to push it.
Okay. I mean, my strength is good too, so it's whichever.
Yeah. All right. Roll another series of athletic checks, please. "12, 22, 22, 9, 7. All right, you guys push it.
Beast
You all,
and famine.
you all give all your might, and you push it maybe another half inch. You still can only see darkness inside whatever this thing is.
Even me?
Yeah,
Drop a
even-
light pebble in there.
you immediately start hearing noises coming from the inside of it. Just loud, thumping noises, like something is moving around inside of this.
You drop a light pebble in there and see. I'm gonna reach out with Awakened Mind and just see if I can find anything. Just try to if it's 30 feet in there and it understands the language, I'm gonna try to just say, "Greetings." Or hail, or whatever, like, generic greeting.
Okay. You reach out. Okay, you reach out and speak. All right, you can't actually get anything back from that.
Yeah.
All right. Now the rustling inside this gets louder, and now it's loud thumping, and you all can see the lid of this thing just jump a little bit. Full giant stone lid just move up and down a little bit, and then it happens again, and you see the lid.
We might need to back away at this point.
Bash up a little bit more.
Send the rat down there.
My rat.
And then at the third try, the stone lid goes flying upwards and goes flipping off. I mean, everybody who's within 10 feet of this thing, which at this point, I don't know who's moved back. Corinne or Bryce's moved back.
Mm-hmm.
Kaz and Tim, will you roll dexterity checks for me? Saving throws.
Trying to move back.
Okay.
Not so dexterous.
All right. You both try to move back, but that stone slab slams onto the ground and hits you both on its way to the ground, and you both take 14 bludgeoning damage, please.
Of course. Yeah. Still at the 8, right?
I wouldn't be close to max damage.
It's close to max damage. From inside, you hear a giant groaning. And you see hands that had lifted this lid off lower. And you see a figure sit up. It's obviously a giant. Pale blue skin. But the skin is rotted and missing in places. And
Giant.
It turns and looks at you, and just its mouth agape, and it just roars. And as it roars, lightning explodes from its eyes and its mouth, and it stands.
I'm gonna send out an awakened mind and say, like, Beorunna?
And it approaches you.
Yeah.
And that is where we'll call it for tonight.
Zombie storm giant approacheth.
Yeah. Alright, let's do experience. Where's the manticore? You guys fucking... The manticore, which don't let me forget next week. Halfred was going to be able to tell that he might be able to use parts of this manticore.
Okay.
Similar to the way he used parts of that spider a while back.
Arrow things.
You killed one manticore. That was worth 700 experience. You killed one Uthgart Shaman. That was worth 450 experience.
Yeah, these guys were small.
You killed 6 tribal warriors that were worth 25 experience. They were, yeah.
Is that 150?
Mm-hmm.
And you killed 3 berserkers that were worth 450 experience apiece.
Okay.
Which is
1350.
Yeah, 1350.
So that's total of 2650 divided by 5 is 530. And we had 27.
It's a very low amount of experience.
Journeyman is 27,545.
Can you add that to the other people?
I can. It's 27,545. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will indeed add it to them. All right. Thank you, Eric, Heather, Reese, Rochelle, and Raymond. I'm Chris. We are here doing D&D 5th Edition Storm King's Thunder every week. We will see you next time.
Ooh.